All right, today we are going to continue talking about our goals a little bit more. More importantly, we're going to talk about the one thing we need to have to make sure we do accomplish our goals. Right? Weight release is not a quick process. It can take some time. It would be considered a long-term goal. And so we're going to talk about grit being the thing that will help us accomplish long-term goals. And as we get into it, you're going to see exactly why. So grit is the passion and determination required to accomplish long-term goals, coupled with the power to achieve. So let's break that down just a little bit. First, you need to have the passion. Passion is what you think about, what you enjoy. If you are not passionate about your goal, how in the world are you going to accomplish it? If you're not thinking about it, if you don't enjoy the process of it, how are you going to accomplish it? Okay? Number two is determination. Determination has no limits on attempts, right? You really have not failed if you're determined, if you keep going and you keep going and you keep going. It's not based on hope, it's based on determination. I will succeed and I will do it as many times as it's required to succeed. Now, here's the thing. We've all heard the concept of insanity, doing the same thing the same way over and over again and expecting a different result. Determination allows for you to learn in the process of your attempts, right? And that's really important. Okay, next we talk about the power. And we talked a little bit about power before. Power is the applied information. So there's 3 steps to this. What are you trying to do? That is your intent. What is my intention, okay? Why? That's your anchor emotion. When you try to drift, if you have your anchor emotion, it pulls you right back. Okay, that's also your reason, your purpose. If you have a strong enough reason, a strong enough purpose with that anchor emotion, you will stay there. It'll help you get it done. And then thirdly is your how. That is your simple process, right? We talked about your strategies, okay? Making sure that we have repeatable patterns. If we can do this, it's going to help us a lot. Okay, now, grit is not done here. It also requires 6 more things, okay? And I love these. Grit requires, number 1, perseverance. Yeah, you got to keep going. 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 Okay? Number 2, it requires courage. It is really uncomfortable to change. Okay? You've got to kind of live outside your comfort zone, and it requires courage to live out there. If you don't have courage, you'll never take the steps outside your comfort zone. So we need that, okay? 3 is conscientiousness. That is the details. Okay, if you are conscientious towards the details, towards your planning, you're going to succeed a lot better. Okay, if you leave it up to a moment's choice, right, and you're not planned, then what will always kind of take over and win? It'll probably be that feeling, right? So if you have not planned out your food for the day and you get hungry, is your logical brain going to win out, or is your craving going to win out? Typically, it's going to be your craving, okay? Your follow through, that's all about your accountability. I do what I say I'm going to do, okay? When we talk about perseverance, going back to that, this is more about commitment. Commitment's a one-time deal. We only talk about it once. Follow through, right, is doing the things you say you're going to do, and that's what we call discipline as well. Okay, so here's where you say, I'm doing something, and here's where you remain disciplined in doing that thing you say you're going to do. Okay, resilience. No matter what happens, okay, no matter what kind of storm comes on in your life, after the storm, you are still standing. That's pretty powerful. It's pretty empowering to know that no matter what happens, you can be resilient to that situation. Okay, and finally, it requires an attitude of excellence. Okay? If you're going to do it, you might as well do it right. You might as well put all of your focus and all of your energy into that thing. So now when we put all of this together, what is going to happen is that you're going to accomplish your goals. Okay? It may not happen overnight, but consistency is what really matters. And if we can follow this process of grit, it's going to help you be a lot more consistent day in and day out. Okay, we're going to spend more time on these concepts. We're going to really break them all down so that you can internalize these concepts. So that way it can be just the way you think, just the way you are. But as for now, look at it in the big overview and start rehearsing how you're going to become a person of grit. Okay? good luck. This is a great new week, and we're going to conquer some things.